Hey, friends. Today is April 7th, 2020, and we're back for another episode of Lafcadio, the lion who shot back. All right, so let's think about some of the things that's already gone on in the first three chapters. All right, we start off and we have this scary lion living in the jungle with the other scary lions, and every time they hear a shot go boom, they go running. We then ventured into maybe this lion isn't so cowardly after all. Finds a gun, learns to shoot, and he becomes the best shot in the world. And with him becoming the best shot in the world, he inspired a whole nation of lions to become brave. Then they start taking control of who's being hunted. All right, today we're going to get into chapter 4. So let's look for some more character traits, and let's also look to see how this lion's behavior changing from when he first was a lion in chapter 1 to now chapter 4. Let's see if something picks up. Chapter 4, here we go. But then on a rainy afternoon, while the young lion was practicing some very fancy shooting, like standing on his head and shooting with his teeth and his toenails and his elbow with one eye closed and behind his back and sideways and even upside down, a little fat bald-headed man came walking through the jungle, and he held on to one of the tall funny hats and an elephant vest and a golden watch with a golden chain and a shiny shoe, and he had a droopy mustache and a big fat belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of raspberry jelly. And he carried a golden headed cane. And you could see that he wasn't used to walking through the jungle because he kept being caught in the branches of the trees, and he kept tripping over the roots. He kept stepping into puddles, and he kept saying, "Oh me, oh my. Ooh, and he is hot. And darn mosquitoes. Achoo!" And stuff like that. Well, now the lions didn't hear him coming until the very last minute because although lions have very good ears and they can hear things from far off, if their ears are washed, that is. But if their ears aren't washed, they can't hear much better than you can. And to tell you the truth, I don't think lions wash their ears very often because wash rags are very hard to get in the jungle, and soap costs 10 cents, and most lions don't have 10 cents. And even if they had 10 cents, they couldn't buy a bar of soap because who would sell a bar of soap to a lion? If a lion came knocking at your door and had 10 cents in his paws and said, "May I buy a bar of soap?" would you sell him that bar of soap? That's a good question. Well, so you can see why these lions didn't hear too well. But they saw him coming. And I'll tell you one thing, lions' eyes are always very good. They can see very well in the dark, and it happened to be in the middle of the afternoon anyway. And lions are extra special, well, in the middle of the afternoon. And you never see a lion wearing glasses, do you? When the lions saw the little man coming, they didn't even bother to run. They just called out to the young lion, "Hey, dinner's here." And then they rolled over and went back to sleep. And the young lion just yawned and picked up his gun. "I think I will shoot this one standing on my head with one eye crossed and three paws tied behind my back," he said. And then he aimed his gun. Lion's starting to feel a little more confident, right? See what happens next. Wait a minute. Don't shoot me, cried the man. And the young lion said, well, why not? And the man said, because I am not a hunter. I am a circus man, and I want you to come and be in my circus. Circus, smirkus, domercus, said the young lion. I do not want to be in a cage in your circus. You wouldn't have to be in a cage, shouted the circus man. You can be my trick shooter. Shooter, smooter, scooter, booter, said the young lion. I am already a great shooter, and I am the greatest shooter in the jungle. And he aimed his gun again. But you can make lots of money, and you can be the greatest shooter in the world, and you can be famous and eat wonderful foods, and wear silk shirts and yellow shoes, and smoke 50-cent cigars, and go to wonderful parties, and have everyone pat you on your back, or scratch you behind the ears, or whatever people do to lions. I don't know. Ears, shears, a glass of beers, said the young lion. What do I want with all that stuff? Everyone wants that stuff, said the circus man. Come with me and be rich and famous and happy and be the greatest lion in the world. Well, said the young lion, if I do come, will I get a marshmallow? Think the lion's thinking about it. A marshmallow, said the circus man, waving his golden-headed cane and twirling the golden watch on a golden chain. A marshmallow? Why, my good fellow, you will have thousands of marshmallows. You will have marshmallows for breakfast, marshmallows for lunch, and marshmallows for supper. And do you know what you will have between meals? Marshmallows, asked the young lion. Marshmallows? Shouted the circus man. I will build you a marshmallow house, and I will get you a marshmallow mattress for your bed for midnight snacks, and I will make you a marshmallow suit with a marshmallow hat, and when you take a shower, you will take a shower with hot melted marshmallow. Why, you will have more marshmallows than any lion in the world. Shall I sing you the marshmallow song? Here it goes. Marshmallows, marshmallows, marching marshmallows, mauling marshmallows, marshy mush marshmallow. Like my singing? I don't. I'd rather you didn't, said the young lion. Well, it's really not too bad a song, said the circus man, considering that I just made it up. Well, anyway, pick up your gun, pack your suitcase, and let's go to the big city. I don't have a suitcase, said the young lion. Well, too bad you aren't an elephant, said the circus man, because then you could pack up your trunk. Ha 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 ha. That is a pretty corny joke, said the young lion, even for the jungle. Snorted the circus man. Okay, then pack your toothbrush and let's get on to the other side of this jungle. I don't have a toothbrush, said the young lion. No toothbrush? Said the circus man. How do you brush your teeth? I don't brush my teeth, said the young lion. You don't brush your teeth, said the circus man. What does your dentist say about that? I don't have a dentist, said the young lion. You don't have a dentist? Said the circus man. Well, then, who? Look, said the young lion. If you want to go, I will go. I will do anything rather than listen to all your terrible jokes. So the circus man got on the lion's back and they marched out of the jungle. You are sure about those marshmallows, said the young lion. Absolutely sure, said the circus man. And away they went. Well, that was chapter 4 for today. And although our lion is going to the circus, what do you think might happen when he leaves the jungle and heads to the circus? It's a question that I want you to think about until tomorrow's reading. All right, guys, Mr. Choice saying bye-bye, and we'll read chapter 5 tomorrow of Lafcadio, the lion who shot back.